3 beers for the Elven Kings under the sky, 7 for the Dwarf Lords in their halls of stone, 9 for mortal men doomed to die, 1 for the Dark Lord on his dark throne. In the land of Mordor, where the shadows lie, 1 beer to rule them all, 1 beer to find them, 1 beer to bring them all in the darkness, bind them. In the land of Mordor, where the s'mores of beer lie. Welcome to the Spitter Swallow Beer Review. Shagdog. I'm drinking a beer called the Gates of Mordor by Westbrook Brewing Company, which is out of, I can't remember where they're from. It's here in South Carolina, Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. I can't remember if I had one of these or one by these guys or the different brewing company in Mount Pleasant. Probably a different brewing company. It's a 93 by Beer Advocate. It's an American Imperial Stout, 11% ABV. Imperial Stout brewed marshmallows, graham crackers, cocoa nibs, and cinnamon. So that's a little different with cinnamon. I haven't had too many Imperial Stouts with cinnamon. I might have. But I would love to split this one with somebody because it's a big, like 22-ounce bottle or something. Yeah, 1 pint and 6 ounces, 22 ounces. I'm probably going to be hammered after I finish this one, and it's dark, just like Mordor. Very dark. I'm probably not going to get a lot ahead of that because of that pour. I should have poured it straight in. But that's okay. That crap is very dark, folks. The head is a very dark milk chocolate. Not dark chocolate, but a dark milk chocolate. If you know what I'm saying. Not like a dark Hershey dark, but oh my God, I can smell it from here. I mean, I'm like that far away from it. Wow. Let's see what it smells like. It looks great, though. It's very dark. Came out almost like mud, you know? Not thick as mud, but, you know, oil, I should say. That's how it came out. Yeah, very nice dark head. I didn't even give it a good pour and got a good 2-finger head on it. So I'm drinking out of this big glass here. Got from Riptide in Daytona Beach a few years ago. That was probably back in 2016 or somewhere around there. All right, look at that, man. I can smell it. I can smell the alcohol in it, actually. Do smell a little bit of graham crackers. Cocoa. Maybe I'm picking up a little marshmallow. The cinnamon a little bit. It might have a hint of some coffee in there. Yeah, chocolate, cinnamon, a little bit of marshmallow, a light hint of coffee. It's going to be a good one to try, I think. Jammer's missing out on this one, but well, let's try this delicious looking beer. Again, that's the Gates of Mordor's. Mordor. Very nice. And there's a new Lord of the Rings series coming out. I guess it's supposed to be 1,000 years before Lord of the Rings. I saw a little bit of a trailer, but didn't really show a whole lot. So that should be fun. Cheers. Oh, the head is creamy. Marshmallow, chocolate, a little bit of cinnamon. Yeah, that's just in the head. That head's thick. That's pretty good beer, man. Yeah, definitely tastes like a s'mores. Chocolate, marshmallow, maybe a hint of some black coffee in there, but more of a chocolate than a coffee, I guess. Like a dark chocolate, though. Marshmallow and a hint of cinnamon in there, too, with the taste. And probably a little bit of that graham cracker taste too. Yeah, it tastes just like a s'mores almost. I mean, not exact, and you can taste the alcohol, but not really bad. You wouldn't think that's 11%. The smell, you get more of the alcohol than the taste. But for the taste, you'd probably say, what's it, 7%, maybe at the most. That's pretty good. It's going to give me a rock too, and I still got that much left in the bottle. All right, so I might as well go ahead and grate it. Man, that's pretty good. That does taste like a s'mores. I'm probably going to get rocked. Not rocked, but buzz pretty good from this. 11%, 22-ounce bottle. Man, I'm going to give it a. What beer I could give it? I'm not going to base it on theirs. I just want to make sure I'm not getting something similar. It's 93, which, man, I might agree with that. I can't give the best score ever, but definitely a straight up A. A and a swallow. It is a little too s'morey, chocolatey, sweet tasting. Where I definitely probably gonna drink more in this. And even if it was in a 12-ounce can or 12-ounce bottle, I probably wouldn't drink more than two. Just a little bit too, you know, sweet s'mores tasting. Um, but it's definitely really good. It's a nice beer to drink, I think, by the campfire. Matter of fact, while the kids are eating s'mores, you could be drinking this. I got my s'mores too. S'mores to you. Yeah, A and a swallow. And in case anybody doesn't know our spit or swallow scale of drinkability, basically if the beers are good, it just depends on how you're feeling at night with this swallow scale. Most beers get a swallow. Of course, really bad beers might get a spit or half a spit. That's what we do on the bad side. If they're really, really bad, spit, half a spit, maybe three-quarters of a spit, or a double spit if it's really the worst beer ever to us. And on the good side, you got a swallow and a quarter, which is a swarter, swallow and a half, swaff, and a double swallow, which I think I've only given out probably about two or three double swallows, I think. And this one would be a higher, like I said, though, but because the drinkability of it, I can only give it a swallow, maybe a swarter, a swallow and a quarter, but it's just a little bit too sweet and rich to drink a lot of it. So usually with the higher swallows, we give it to something that's very drinkable. Yeah, yeah, not bad though. Ooh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to drink this whole thing on camera. It's gonna take me a while to put this one down. 10 minutes, 16 seconds. Yeah. So had a new Lord of the Rings series. Make sure you check that out. I think it's coming out this year, but I'm not sure. Let's check. It's gonna be on Amazon Prime, I believe. Let's look at it. And I just got notified that I've been approved because I work nights. Usually I have Tuesday, Wednesdays off. I requested to get Super Bowl Sunday off, so I just got notified that I could get, or that I was approved to get that day off after waiting 2 weeks. But not that I care because my team's not in the Super Bowl now, but I'll still watch it. I'm hoping uh, I'm hoping the Bengals go and win it. They've been there twice. I was pulling for the Bills after my Cowboys lost. I was pulling for the Bills. Of course, they got beat by Kansas City in a pretty good game. From what I heard, I didn't watch it because I was at work. Um, but then now I'm pulling for the Bengals because I hate the 49ers. I hate the Chiefs. And I hate, who the hell's the other team? The Rams. I don't hate the Rams too much, but they've been in enough Super Bowls already. Chiefs been in enough already. Well, they've been in last two Super Bowls or something. And of course, 49ers been in enough Super Bowls. I was hoping it could have been another Cowboys Buffalo Bill Super Bowl. That would have been nice. But let's see, Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings new series on Amazon Prime.
According to CNN, Amazon's new Tolkien series is titled The
Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power,
and will follow what happens when the 20 rings are distributed and the Dark Lord Sauron's evil spreads. The air date of the first episode
September
of The Lord
2nd.
of the Rings of Power is
September 2nd it comes out. So I'll definitely have to check that show out. Right now, my two things I'm watching on a weekly basis is watching a new Boba Fett, Book of Boba show, but I'm not very impressed with it. I don't want Boba Fett to be a crime lord. I want him to be a bounty hunter and go after bounties. We don't want to watch Boba Fett be tied down being a crime lord. Come on. A Mandalorian is a better Mandalorian show than Boba Fett, even though they stated somehow Boba Fett's not a Mandalorian. Of course, he's a clone of his father, but I'm not sure in a new, what do they call it? Because back in the old days, they used to say Boba Fett was a Mandalorian, but now they're saying he's not. I'm not sure if that's because he's a clone of his father or his father is not even actually a Mandalorian. So I don't know. Anyhow, yeah, so far was it 3 episodes? The fourth one's on tonight, I believe. I think it's been 3 or 4 episodes. I'm not real impressed. There's been a couple moments. I'm like, okay, but yeah. It's interesting that they had him, live with the Tusken Raiders for a little bit, not dependent on technology. So he's fighting with a stick and learns how to be like a Tusken Raider. But besides all that part, that's the only thing I found interesting in it so far. The other thing I watch on a regular basis is AEW wrestling. I love it. I haven't been watching wrestling on a regular basis since like 1999. So 98, 99. So early 2000s, sporadically watching WWE, but not much. I might have watched it once every couple weeks or a couple months, And then I really lost interest 2006, 2007. So really haven't been keeping up with wrestling at all since then. And then AEW came out during the COVID days. I'm like, let me check out this COVID back when they came out, back out with an empty arena or whatever. And I started watching. I just flipped by it a couple times, saw Jungle Boy and a couple other wrestlers they had. I was like, these guys look like idiots. Jungle Boy and a little Marks, whatever, a little guy used to hang out with Jungle Boy, which she's no longer in the AEW. I started watching. I was like, wow. And then come to find out Jungle Boy is Luke Perry's son. I was like, whoa. So it's pretty good wrestling. I like it. It's like a man's soap opera. That's how I feel about wrestling. And I like the way I try to watch. I said, let me try watching WWE. I'll get into both of them. And I watched WWE Raw and SmackDown a couple times. I just couldn't get into it. The writing is just horrible. This AEW almost has a nostalgic feel to it, like the old WCW, or maybe even a little bit of WWE back when it was WWF. Not quite as much as 2000 stuff, but maybe like the mid 90s. A little bit, not much, but more like WCW, I think. Yeah, it's pretty good. Check it out. Also, if you like wrestling, check out the show on Stars or Showtime called Heels. I think it's a pretty good show. It's wrestling. Got a couple girls that are a little perky in there, so that was good too. A couple times, not throughout the whole show or anything, but yeah. Yeah, I'm getting buzzed already. I haven't drank this much. Anyhow, with the new job, I'm not sure if you can tell, I've lost about 7 or 8 pounds since I started a new job. Very physically demanding job, more physical work I've done in a long time. And even when I had a physical job at one time, it was only like kind of a part-time thing. Like I was an inventory clerk, but I had to help out. with the laborers occasionally, so it wasn't like I was doing it all night, here and there. I did do a little bit of a labor job at one time at the same place when I left and came back a couple of years. I worked at Dry Ingredients. I went back for like 2 or 3 months. Wasn't very physical, but I did, have to carry 100-pound bags of calcium or citric acid and stuff like that, carry them upstairs to a tank, dump them in, stuff like that. But it wasn't like all night long and like once every hour or something else. So it wasn't like it was constant. This job I have now is constant. Not a lot of heavy lifting. Occasionally, I did lift something that weighed like it must have weighed 200 pounds. Me and another guy had to lift it up to about this high to stick it. Two of them to put it up. I'm like, holy crap! That was horrible. But yeah. Anyhow, to make matters worse about that, he's like, yeah, let's put this on top of this, and I'm like, okay. And to make matters worse, the next shift comes in, and a different guy is taking the crap down, and so we picked that shit up for nothing. Anyhow, I'm at 18 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I'm just blabbling on. Thanks for watching Spinner Swap Beer Review. I'll finish this off camera. Gates of Mordor. I might do one more video after this one. I got about 12 beers to review, but I figure, well, I'll just drink this one. I might do one more, a crappy one. So just drinking this, though, it might make the next one taste better. I don't know if it's crappy or not, but I've done a couple of their beers already, and they weren't too good. All right, Shagdog, Spinner Swallow Beer Review. Subscribe, comment, and click that bell also. You can be notified every time we upload a video. See you on the next one.